yeah, Pete here. Wednesday morning, just out, well, we're out for a ride today. Right down the west of Cornwall. I've met up with Mark Most Wanted, who's down here staying in on the Lizard Peninsula. We met up at Helston, and then we're just having a ride around the coast. We're just coming to Penzance now. Then we'll go up to Newlyn, down into Marazion. Follow the coast round to Land's End. Won't stop at Land's End because I can't stand Land's End. And then head up to St Just. Hopefully get a pasty or something on the way through. And then I think we're going to go to Penzance Lighthouse and have a look there. So yeah, I'll bring you along with some of the trip. I haven't got a huge amount of battery left, so we'll have to see how we go. Just coming into Penzance Harbour now. The railway station's on the left. Penzance gets a bit of a bad rep, but I really like Penzance. I think it's quite nice. Cool. Especially this area around by the harbour and going along to Newlyn. I think they've done it really nice. Often see people swimming here, so got some ships, got the nice yachts and boats, fishing boats. Yeah, I like Penzance. Well, company there, look, BOC Gases, used to work for them. For 30 odd years. There's a Dolphin, that's quite a famous pub, I think. The most famous one I've read a book about is a Swordfish. I think that's up here. I think more people come out through the window than they did through the door. I'm just joking, but yeah. Of course, we are in the English holiday season now. The kids are all broken up for school, so it is getting a bit busier. I think they've got this lovely promenade all the way along to Newlyn, along the front here on the left. It's really good. I think it's really nice, anyway, I do. Well, I have got my GoPro, so I can probably change that later on and do some recording on the GoPro, but I won't be able to. I haven't got a mic with me for the GoPro. I left it at home by mistake. So we're just heading now. I'm no expert. I think we're just about to leave Penzance and come into Newlyn. Well, Newlyn's just up in front. The fishing port's up there. It's all gone a bit hipster as Newlyn lately. Lots of fine restaurants and that now. Yeah, they've got this like promenade on the left hand side. There's children bicycling and there's some pop-up restaurants and cafes all the way along there. There's people skating, walking, so it's really nice actually. Mark's on his classic 500. I love that bike. I love it. The sound's gorgeous on it. Can you hear that? Some people might say it's too loud, but I love it. I have been round this way a couple of times, so I sort of know my way round, but Mark obviously knows it a lot better than me. I'm saying that he's a Devon boy, isn't he? So I don't know. Yeah, but he comes down here a lot on holidays over the years, so he knows the route pretty well. people walking the dogs there. Yeah, I think it's just all nice. I like it. I don't know why it gets such a bad rep. But there you go, it's like any town these days. I'm on the Kawasaki Versys 650. I just wanted to give that a bit of a run out today, so I thought, well, ideal opportunity really. Although we are really in the Enfield territory round here. So this is Newlyn now, we're just coming into it. There's a fish restaurant down here apparently. They bloody queue up to wait to get in there. I don't know if it's that one. No, Seafood Shack. Could be that one. Mackerel Sky, I think that's the one. I've got to watch him because I'm watching looking round and I don't watch him. And so the harbour, fishing harbour, Newlyn fishing harbour's on the left hand side. There's the pub, the Swordfish, which is just on my right hand side there. Quite famous, and the Star Inn. Quite a lot of police about, so I don't know if there's something been going off. It's probably been all kicking off, mate. Now we sort of head up towards Marazion, so what I'll bring you back in a minute, and when we get to Marazion I'll keep it going. Fishing harbour's on the left hand side here. Smell coffee there. Fishing boat there. I'll bring it back in a minute. So we're just outside Marazion now, we're just coming up to Marazion. On the left soon, I think we come up to the old Penleigh lifeboat station.
If you wanted to get any shots.
Oh, I can take a picture, yeah. Yeah. So we're just coming up now to the Penleigh lifeboat station, which is on the left. I think there's about 8 lifeboatmen lost their lives. It's quite famous. They went out to rescue a boat in a storm. I've heard of it, I know about it, but I'm not an expert on it. So what I'll do, I'll put a link in the old description about it, and you can read up on it. Like I say, I'm not an expert on it. So. So this is Marazion, as they say down these parts. window washer up here. Steep old hill coming out of Marazion. Right, what I'll do, I'll bring you back in a little while. Yeah, we're just coming up towards Land's End now, and then we're heading to St Just for coffee and a pasty. Lovely road, this is one of my favourite roads around here actually. Better when there's not much traffic about, obviously. This is Land's End coming up on our left hand side very shortly. If we were to go down that road, that takes us to Land's End. But it's rubbish, we're not going to go. Unless you want to get an obligatory snap. I see little point in going to Land's End. It is a total rip-off. From the parking to getting in and everything else. And I think they even charge you now for getting a photograph for the Land's End sign. So I think it's pretty rubbish really. I mean, yeah, we all want to earn a few quid, but just to rip people off like they do down there, no way. Just coming into Sennen now. Sennen Cove's down on the left hand side. I'm not sure if Mark's going to go down to Sennen Cove or not. I think we're just going to carry on. This road we're on now, and it goes up to Snives. Oh, it's a lovely piece of road. It's not a fast road because it's just so windy and stuff, but it's a nice road. A lot of heritage, a lot of mines and stuff like that. Beautiful coastline. So what I'll do, I'll bring you back in a little while. So we're a couple of miles now from St Just. Just having a little play along here. The only trouble is, it spoils it when you get a car in front of you. The airport for the Isles of Scilly. On the left, coming up on the left. Land's End Airport. Breezy. What I'll do after we've stopped at St Just, I'll swap cameras. I'll put the GoPro on because although I haven't got a microphone, I can probably put a bit of music on to that road. It's a nice road. Gardens there on the left. They grow a lot of their own veg. Like I say, it's a lovely road, this stretch along here. Especially if you're not going too far. You don't want to go too fast. You want to enjoy it, obviously. Just we're just coming into now. I think we're going to be stopping for a pasty. I hope so. Yes. You've got Cape Cornwall just down here on the left. I think we're going to Penzance Lighthouse, so I don't know if we're going to get the pasties and go to Penzance Lighthouse and have our pasties there, or what we're going to do. But anyway, I'll bring you back in a little while. I'll just leave it running till we get down here to Newlyn town centre, St Just. Very old village, this one. Was fishing, and I think it's mining, mostly mining, I guess.